Hi everyone, and welcome to the Shutdown, the most brutally authentic wine tasting channel where our wines are always new.
And my glass is never empty. My name is Kevin.
And my name is Young, and we're happy to host you today on our next episode of the Shutdown.
Yeah,
so what we're having today, the first one we're going to have today is a Wild Earth Pinot Noir 2018. This is of New Zealand.
Sounds good. And the second bottle we're going to compare it with is the Mascota Malbec 2016.
So we're getting these two bottles for comparison today because I think they're both on Vivino, they're both about 3.9. In fact, this is 4.0 and this is a 3.9.
Yep.
So generally, when we see that on Vivino and when we scan it, we immediately think, oh, this is a good deal. Let's go grab it. So we're damn excited to actually have it today. I've actually been decanting this Wild Earth for an hour already, so it'd be great to get started. So this one is $39 on Vivino.
This is about 36.
Where do you get it from?
From Wine Connection.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Without further ado,
both pretty popular retailers here in Singapore.
First one, we'll go for the Wild Earth. Salute.
Finally, you get to do it. On premise. No more on camera.
It smells really, really floral, really.
Yeah. Like right off the bat, you can see that the color is like a bit thinner, bright reddish. Looks young. Looks fairly young.
It's 2018. It's kind of light.
Yeah, typical strawberries.
Yeah.
Raspberries.
Let's give it a taste. Very light body. Super elegant.
Oh, this is surprising. It's very nice.
There's this, I can't quite explain it. It's not actually fruit at all. It's some umami or some leather. I don't know what it is. That's cutting in the mid palate. Yeah. Very interesting.
And the acidity is very nice. Not too high, and it kind of sustains across, so you don't get that seething sensation. Yeah. How's the finish?
I'm still trying to figure out that bitterness that's cutting in the middle. It's almost like black tea, something like that. It's extremely.
It's like the skin of a grape that you chew for too long.
Yeah.
It's kind of right, kind of like
very
that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
kind of a bit like smoky charcoal. It's somewhat infused in this Pinot Noir. But I have to say that there's light, medium, heavy. This is like even lighter than light. It's very light.
Super light. Yeah.
I mean, it's not common that we have Pinot Noir, and it's generally regarded, at least in Singapore, in France, that it's very good quality.
Right, and you find that there are a lot of Pinot Noirs that come from New Zealand. A lot of them have a very herbaceous profile. It's a matter of taste whether you like it or not. But I don't sense, in this case, that the herbal notes take over everything, which I really like. So that's why I find it surprising. I obviously came in here with a bias. But this is something I really like.
Yeah. It's quite amazing that this, I don't know, oolong tea thing is still like going strong into the finish. Right?
Into the finish? Yeah. It is.
Great stuff.
It is.
Well,
alcohol not too high, isn't it? You don't feel high.
It definitely doesn't feel high.
It's a
13.5.
13.5. But
I could almost believe it's 12 or 11.
Alright, I know. Yeah.
Well,
solid
stuff.
Good start.
You know what?
A good start.
We can transition to something really heavy.
Yeah.
Also,
okay.
So, I don't know what alcohol is. Yeah.
Let's try the Mascota Malbec from Mendoza. So 14.5% alcohol. So obviously we are like going right into the deep end of a heavy red, right? The Mendoza region is very popular. It's one of the biggest regions, one of the regions in Argentina. Yeah, let's give it a go.
I actually just had a Mendoza, but it wasn't a Malbec. I think it was a
Capsa?
The Aroma one,
yeah.
It was really solid.
Yeah, you can check that out on our reviews on the website. Yeah. Beautiful.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
It's
is it a little closed? I feel like it's a little bit closed. Just a bit.
I don't think it smells like the farm right at the moment.
Yeah.
Like cows and pigs are near you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting right up.
Yeah.
Let's look at
fruits.
this color and the difference. This is almost black and so thick.
Yeah.
So dark.
Very strong on the black fruits.
Yeah.
They're very, very strong.
A lot is going on. Way heavy on the palate.
Very intense. Like
Yeah.
Structurally.
Yeah.
Structurally. Yeah. But at the same time, it doesn't like overwhelm the palate. Even though it has like it's such a strong character. It still goes down very smoothly. Very, very nice.
Getting some of that, a little bit of mushrooms at the mid palate. I actually feel because this one we just opened about 10 minutes ago. All the different flavors are just going to stand out a little bit more in 10 minutes. This feels like a type that will evolve in an hour.
Yeah. And it really feels like a Cabernet Sauvignon, doesn't it? Like, it's very thick, very heavy, rich, complex. So it's not like the fruit-driven ones that you see from Australia. It's very rounded. The fruit doesn't cut through. The fruit is kind of like lingering at the back.
Yeah.
With a lot of different flavors coming to the front instead, like the more herbal stuff, the more the earth stuff.
When you hear like Argentinian Malbec, you always have high expectations. I think this one definitely doesn't disappoint.
You get some of the more like floral notes. Just at the side.
Just at the side. It's not at the start, almost at the end.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, right. As the heavier flavors slowly transition out, some of the more floral flavors, violet flavors are coming out. Oh, so nice. Only at the finish.
Yeah. How siap is it for you?
Siap? No, not very siap. Very siap. Very siap. Not at all.
More directly very siap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a bit. Just a teeny bit.
Just like the structure, right?
It's a 2016.
This is definitely like near its peak.
Alcohol 14.5.
Yeah.
Both have that similar bitterness. Very interesting that we both have it. It's very rare that like the flavor like was so different. I mean the body is so different, but there's a similarity in the flavor profile.
Yeah. Like the more savory notes, right?
Yeah. Beautiful. For sure, like both of them, these are not common flavors that you get in other ones.
Man, yeah, very, very well made. Which do you prefer? I mean, they're roughly about the same price. Yeah. They definitely live up to 3.9 and 4.0 of Vivino rating and above. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna give the vote to the Mascota, the Malbec.
Malbec?
The Malbec. Both are pretty complex. This one, because of the body and just a little bit of tannins at the end, it gives me the impression that it's the kind of wine that will change flavor profile every 10 minutes as you go on from the time you open until 2 hours later. I feel like this is gonna evolve over and over. Whereas the Pinot Noir one, I'm not sure whether it has that same journey, but right off the bat, it definitely is still nice. And because of that distinction, I just think that this one could be a little bit too light for some people. That this Mascota one is just gonna be a little bit more of a crowd favorite.
Right, I agree with you. Both are stellar, both are stunning. But like Yang said, there is room to grow for the Malbec. I think also like if we had decanted the Malbec a little bit more, it would have opened up a little bit more, take us through some of the other hidden flavors that we have not discovered in the Malbec. And the Pinot Noir being a little bit lighter, it's not too complex. For the Pinot Noir, you have great flavor profile. Doesn't have a lot of the very tough herbaceous notes, but the Pinot Noir you get a little less complexity, which some people may like depending on what you eat or like depending on the context. Right? So if you're like easy drinking, yeah, the Pinot Noir definitely holds its own. It's very nice.
The Pinot Noir, it almost feels right now when I'm drinking it, like you have it for like champagne brunch right in the morning after breakfast. It's so refreshing, so light, so smooth that you can have it like right there.
Perfect.
Yeah. This one, I can't describe it as like silky, creamy, smooth. Not really.
Dinner time.
Yeah, this is more of a with food. It's gonna come up it's a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super nice. Yeah.
Man, this is awesome. We haven't been together. We have a drink together in such a long time because of circuit breaker.
I know,
it's
right?
super awesome that we can have it.
Yeah.
Right here in the same room rather than us having to open 4 bottles of wine at 2 places. So we really enjoy it, and I hope that this review has helped you pick your wines better by basically we often go to Vivino to choose our wines, and for me personally, 3.7 is kind of my threshold. Yeah, I mean, unless there's a crazy steal at the 3.6, but generally I like to pick something at 3.7, and if I see it like around $25 and above, that's gonna be a really great deal for me. And,
man.
And that's why we picked these two reds to go against each other today.
And it's not hard to find, right? Most retailers would have 1 or 2 bottles with 3.8, 3.9 Vivino rating. Yeah, they exist, and it's at a good price, and that's what we try to show today. Yeah.
Super. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on this next episode of the Shutdown. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Salud.